What's going on? You got a date?
Yeah, I've got time for that.
I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Okay. How are you doing, Robert?
I'm doing all right. I've got a patient that needs her administration tubing changed today and her current bag of IV solution in an hour, so I'm keeping track of time.
Very good. Why does the tubing need to be changed?
Well, doesn't that prevent development of complications from contamination?
That's right. Why don't we take a look at how to change the solution and the administration set at the same time?
Sounds good.
Okay. Looks like you have all the supplies you need. So what's the situation with your patient?
Well, she was admitted to the hospital with a generalized infection due to a urinary tract infection. She'd been receiving IV fluids to help with dehydration because she's been experiencing loss of appetite and fever.
Okay. So what are the orders?
Let me see here. Half normal saline solution to be infused at 125 cc's an hour.
Okay. Well, let's check the solution and label it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now the solution bag is all set. Now for the tubing. I'll just take the new administration set from the package and clamp the tube.
Okay, and carefully remove the protective cover seal at the entry port of the new infusion container. Be very careful not to touch the port to keep it sterile.
Okay. And I remove the protective covering from the infusion spike.
Again.
Making sure not to touch it or contaminate it.
Right.
Now just hold the IV solution container steady, and I insert the spike. Oh, now use a firm push twisting motion into the entry port, right?
You've got it.
Okay.
Now just hang the IV solution bag on the IV pole and squeeze the drip chamber until it's half filled with solution.
Okay. There we go. Now I release the clamp on the tubing, allowing the fluid to move through the tubing.
And as the fluid moves through the tubing, as it reaches the Y ports, invert the tubing to fill the port. You should do this for each port on the tubing. There you go.
Now this is called priming the tubing.
That's right. It's done to remove air from the tubing. Now close the clamp and check to make sure no air bubbles remain.
All set.
Okay, great. Now we can take it to your patient. Just be sure to label the new tubing with date and time information, and we're good to go.
Okay. Hi, Mrs. Hanson.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Remember Mrs. Swenson?
Yeah. Hi.
How are you?
I'm just here to replace your IV container and tubing for your intravenous infusion. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. Let me take a look at your ID band. Can you tell me your name?
I can. It's Catherine Henson.
Okay, thank you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. For the most part. I miss my kids. This is the longest I've been away from them. Do you have any kids?
No.
And you?
No.
Oh, you've got to. I'm telling you, it's the best thing that'll ever happen to you. They're just so, well, of course, during the day they will rob your mind and your soul and your sanity. But truly, when they want to cuddle up to you at night or you're tucking them in and you look at them and they're just, they're God's little miracles.
Oh, I hope you get to go home soon, Mrs. Hanson.
Me too. Get to it.
I'm just going to get started, okay?
Okay.
First, I'm going to raise your bed up. There we go. And I'm going to lower your railings. There we go. Now I'm just going to hang the IV bag and tubing on the IV pole. There we go. And then I'm going to clamp off the existing IV tubing.
Also close the clamp on the short extension tubing connected to the catheter in the patient's arm, Robert.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to remove the current infusion tubing from the access cap, and I'm going to swab the access cap with an alcohol wipe. And I will insert the new tubing into the access cap.
Let's secure the IV tubing with tape as needed, Robert.
Okay. There we go. And I open the closure clamp on the short extension tubing attached to the IV catheter. Then I open the clamp on the infusion set and adjust the rate.
Very good.
That's all we needed, Miss Hansen.
Well, thank you very much.
Welcome. If you need anything else, just give us a ring, okay?
I can do that.
Now let's just get you back in action here. Go ahead, lower your bed.
Okay.
How's that?
Beautiful.
Just going to clean up, okay?
Okay.